welcome back. Someone's at the door. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Such an exciting video, and hello on a Tuesday, which is a bit unusual for me. Obviously, typically I'm a Wednesday and Sunday kind of upload, but it is gift guide week. I have an extra upload, so my schedule is a bit off this week, and I have some more gift ideas coming in future videos next week, week after, vlogs and things here and there. But today is the start of my gift guide week, so hello and welcome. If you are new here, my name is Freya. I do these annually and I try to switch them up and do new ideas each time, so if you wanted to, you could go back and watch previous years for even more ideas. I will link everything that I mentioned that I can do in the description box below, and today I have a gift guide for her. I also have coming up a gift guide for him, which includes gender neutral ideas just like this video does, and also I have a stocking filler gift guide coming at the weekend. So stay tuned for loads of gift ideas to come. Make sure you've got your pen and paper at the ready, or like I said, everything will be linked below for you to refer back to if you wanted to. I'm just going to jump straight into it because I have a lot to get through. Within each of these videos I have 30 to 40 ideas, so a lot to hopefully try and whiz through. I've also categorized them in terms of price order from low to high. So let's jump into it. So let's start with a few things that are priced under £10. Before I move on, I ought to preface this video as well with, or not even this video, this whole week, with friends and family members. If you are watching, I would just switch off now. I'm going to start with a book, and for any girlies out there who are a big fan of true crime and thrillers, Freda McFadden is a great author, and she's brought out a new book called The Intruder. So this is her latest one. It's even got a bit of artwork on the side, a little bit fancy. It was at £5 in the works. I'll leave it linked on Amazon. I think it's £5 as well currently. Next up I have this, which I picked up online, but I think Argos sell them too for £5. But it is a hair curling set. It actually includes the roller you can pop in the microwave and heat it up. Adds the extra heat. It's like beaded, where it can actually be heated up in the microwave, and then you can use it just like you would your normal heatless curlers. They even include some hair clips and scrunchies in this set. I also found these online, and it's a huge pack of fake tan sleeping bags. So for someone who is a fan of fake tan, this comes with a load of the kind of like a disposable material of essentially what is a sleeping bag, so that you can go to sleep with tan on without ruining your bed sheets. However, I have, and this was about £5 again, but I have seen also you can get them from places like Bondi Sands, where they are reusable, and they're like a black kind of satiny type fabric. So the reusable ones are a bit more expensive at around the £20–30 mark, but for £5 for some disposable ones to try them out, I thought I would mention those. For the crafty person, I got this embroidery kit to show you, which comes with everything you need to make what is essentially a little, well, this sized Christmas, I mean, you could use it as like a little decoration, little mini wreath. This is the design that I went for, so you get, like I said, everything included within there. That one was £6.99, but I have also seen on places like Etsy you can get them personalised as well, where you could actually do a personalised decoration for someone that you are gifting. Given that we are early November as well, and you're watching this, I thought I would throw in a couple of suggestions of advent calendar ideas. So Neo Cocktails do one, which is fab for the person that likes a festive tipple. I obviously love a Hotel Chocolat. They have some of the most like luxury advent calendars. Also coffee advent calendars I think are a good one, or tea, coffee or tea. Like Nespresso do capsules. My advent calendar that I had last year, I treated myself to a Luxe Dalesford Farm one, which I know theirs is out currently. Of course, you've got the beauty advent calendars, but yeah, I thought I'd just mention that as a reminder as well, if you wanted to either treat yourself or treat a loved one to an advent calendar this year. I saw these journals and I thought I'd include them. There's two different variations, but they're very, very similar, and they're called the Burn After Writing journals. So this one's burn after writing and drawing. It's a bit more of an illustrated version, but essentially the concept is that it's like a diary that you could physically burn, so you can write whatever you want. You get it all on paper, knowing that no one will ever see it, because once you've completed it, you can burn it. And it just is a prompted journal, so it's got loads of different questions and things like, even just fun things like list making, which I always find really fun. I'm such a pen to paper kind of person. I love making lists. So I thought that was a good idea to include, and these are between sort of £8 to £10. This is a fun one. So this is from a brand called Snackverse. They very kindly sent this over to me, and their prices start from around £7.99 a month, but it's essentially a subscription that obviously you could cancel anytime, but that allows you to try different snacks from all over the world. So each month they will do a different destination, a different country, and this month they have sent me a luxury box full of treats from Finland, which ironically was my favourite place I've ever visited in the entire world when we went to Lapland in February 2 years ago. Absolutely loved it. So this is a box absolutely full to the brim of loads of different treats and snacks, and like there's drinks, sweets, crisps, chocolates, all sorts. And also within the booklet, there's a bit of information about the treats. There's some recipes, like typical Finnish recipes, facts about Finland. So yeah, I really liked this concept, so I thought I would share it with you as a good gift idea, starting from £7.99. The next price range, we've got £10 to £20, and I'm going to start with this gorgeous little guy which I picked up from Sainsbury's the other day. This was £12, and it's one of these teddy hotties, so you can warm them up in the microwave, and they've got lavender in as well, and guys, it's so cozy. Picked up this recipe book recently, and I thought I would include it. It's really good, simple, easy to follow in a recipe book from Pinch of Nom that they've recently brought out, the slow cooker edition. So no fuss, slimming meals. They're quite hearty, healthy, wholesome recipes, but I like the fact that they have that added element of slightly lower calories or better for you. This, I think currently on Amazon it's around £10. I also saw some cute little 3D puzzles that you can pick up for around the £10 mark as well, like little mini Lego bricks type things that you can create, or like even do it personalized with your dog and you as the owner. Or I've seen 3D puzzles, like vases as well, even like 3D vase that you could do for or gift someone who loves a good puzzle and jigsaw. For any pet owners, I love the idea of matching Christmas festive jumpers and pajamas for you, like the owner and their dog. I recently showed some from Primark. I feel like they're the best value for money. Also TK Maxx have some. Another book I recently purchased, which I thought I would include, is the Let Them Theory. This is by Mel Robbins. It's been a Sunday Times bestseller, and it is just, I mean, self-help type book, life-changing tool that millions of people can't stop talking about. 2 simple words will change how you think about your entire life. Let them. I don't have any to show you, but I also thought blue light glasses would be really good, especially with the era that we're in of screen time being quite high. I know Nima Rowe, if they haven't already, I think they're bringing out a line of blue light glasses. H&M also have some. I've seen some on there, really nice stuff for about £12. Something that is on my wish list for Christmas this year, the Knoops, or is it Noops? Silent K hot chocolate that you can get. There is a store in Manchester, so I was going to go in and actually pick some up to show you, but I haven't had the chance. But they do some really nice luxury hot chocolates, or Hotel Chocolat for your velvetizer. That's around the £13 mark for some luxury hot chocolate. I also have this to show you, which was around that £13 mark as well, and it is a little pouch which includes, I'm going to have to put an image on screen to show you, but like bag, which has a big tube on it which attaches to the end of your hairdryer, and it has a Velcro strap that you can tighten, so if your hairdryer is slightly smaller or bigger or whatever, it should fit. But it helps allow heat into your hair, kind of like how a hairdresser's, the old kind of like heat things that would go over your head, how that would work. So say if you've put some Velcro rollers in to add a bit of extra heat to it and then just let it cool, you could use it with your hairdryer. So these are really affordable for essentially a blow dry. This is small, so it could go in a stocking, I suppose, but it is beauty, and I always feel like beauty is small, but it's pricey, so it's not worthy of a stocking. It's more of like a main gift. But anyway, I've recently been loving the Sasho lip liners. I've got 2. I've got one in a shade called Pinked, and this one called Nude, which is my favourite one of the 2. But it's a really good way to have like a lip liner stay, and it stains your lip. You could, I do it as a lip liner, you could fill your whole lip in with it, but I really like these. These are around £14. I even thought you could go with some luxury laundry products, like laundry fabric conditioners. I know Tallow and Ash are fab for doing really fun seasonal scents. They even have little sample kits that you could throw in a stocking for someone, or they do like the bigger kit for like about £14 each. Even more premium at about £40, you could go to Maison Kirkjan, I never know how to pronounce that brand, but it's like a super high-end luxury perfumery. They have some gorgeous fragrances, and it's kind of like a way to get that scent on your clothes in a more affordable way, because it is £40 rather than a couple of £100. Something cozy to add to a present pile, I thought I would include these heated microwavable slippers. Obviously you can get them where you put your feet in but you can't walk around in them. These are individual, so you can microwave them and have them keep your feet warm, and they're like a, you know, you can like walk around and go about your day. But they also do like heated gilets online, heated gloves, heated socks, and they're around £15 to £20. I'm not sure if you're able to do this online or not with Look Fantastic, but I know in the store local to us in our local town, Altrincham, they have, I think it's the only store that Look Fantastic have. They have at the back, I even videoed it, so I'll include some clips here. They have at the back a section where you can get one of these gift bags and do like a DIY fill your own from miniatures, so that they rotate and switch out often, and the whole bag for 6 things costs only £15, so I think that's pretty good value for money. I picked up one of these Brazilian Bum Bum creams. I also got an S-Bar purifying shampoo. Got a little beauty sponge from Spectrum. I love Philip Kingsley for hair care, and this is like an elasticizer, I think they call it, yeah, deep conditioning treatment. And then also a small Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara, and also from Anastasia Beverly Hills, their Brow Wiz. And if you are local to Altrincham, you could even go in and get them as little stocking fillers for several people. For £15, I've also seen, well, £15 upwards, I've seen some beautiful candle lamps that I've never personally tried, but let me know if you have. They're like a candle warmer, so it's a little lamp that sits over the candle and warms it rather than having an exposed flame. I love a perfume discovery kit, and I think Jo Malone's one at £18 is very reasonable and a good way to gift someone a fragrance without having a full bottle if you're not sure what they're into. For any mums out there to youngsters, I think Emily Rowling's is a lovely brand that I've gifted to my friends who have got kids. They do a really fun like Dear Diary type book where you can write a letter to your children every year for their birthday and then give it to them on their 18th birthday. They have also now brought out a Funny Things You Say, I think it's called. It's a book where it allows you to kind of keep memories of things that your toddlers or little ones have said that have just made you giggle, that you're probably going to forget if you don't jot it down, and that is £19.50. I've also seen these projectors, and I've seen loads of people talk about them, so I had to include them. This one I got a smart edition which comes with Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, and seeing as though we don't have a TV in our bedroom, it's a nice way to be able to project it onto the wall without having a big TV. You can even like project it onto the ceiling if you're lying down in bed at night. You can just put a scene on, so if you like to have a bit of wind down time in your bedroom reading in an evening, to have like a really beautiful scene on and like even subtle music on in the background, then I thought this would be a great gift. These range in price, so you can get them cheaper. I've seen some on TikTok shop for around £19, or you can get them up to around £60. It just depends on what you're after. I'm planning on having a girls' night at some point in December and doing a little sleepover with some of my friends, so I thought I'd grab this party game. It's called Unfiltered Girls' Night, a party game for the girls. And it's definitely, yeah, it's 17 plus, so I would say it's better suited to like girls' night adults, where you've opened a bottle of wine, got the snacks, and you just want to have some good giggles. Some of the questions, like for instance, are like, it's unfiltered. It's like, who's got the fittest ex, or something like that, or who takes 3 to 5 business days to reply to a text. And this is £19.99. Also about £19 just under is this reading journal, which I thought I would show you. Now this is firstly beautiful, so for someone that is a reader, I think this would make a lovely gift, especially if you're giving a gift to someone that you know loves to read books, but you don't know what books they've already got, so you're not sure like what book to get them, unless if they've asked for a specific book. Whereas this is a nice way to be able to gift someone a reading journal for them to be able to jot down like little ratings. I'll just show you the layout of the page so that you can see everything that's included within here. Okay, next section is 20 to 50 pounds. Let's start with 20 pounds, and I had to pick this up from TikTok when I saw it. It's a paint your partner challenge. Obviously everyone, I feel like so many people have seen this, where you literally paint your partner and just spend 10, 15, 30 minutes, however long you want to do. And it's just quite funny because obviously for the majority of people buying this, you're not any good at art, and it can be really funny to have that reveal and see how your partner sees you. It comes with 2 canvases, 2 paintbrushes, sets of 6 colour paints and mixing palettes. I saw in the supermarket the other day Lottie Shaw's, who do these like Christmas tins, well not even just Christmas, like all year round, like little gifting tins with chocolates and cookies, biscuits and everything. And there was a gorgeous one that was like for treats after a dog walk, and the cover and illustration was beautiful, but that was also around the £20 mark. I can't do a Christmas gift guide for her without mentioning at least Jellycat. I don't have one to show you, but I think we will probably get Jellycat for one of Tom's nieces who's into them. I feel like you're either into them or you're not. I don't have any. Actually, that's a lie, I do have one. I have one as a little Christmas decoration for the tree. It reminds me of my days of collecting Beanie Babies. I still have all my Beanie Babies, but Jellycat's like the modern version of Beanie Baby days, and they completely range in price. You can get them for around £20 up to £50 plus if you're wanting the big ones. Have you seen Race Across the World on TV? I love watching that. Race Across the World, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, they do live experiences now. So I know there's one in Manchester where you can, I think it's about £20 per person. You can do like a edition of that in real life in your own city in Manchester. So I thought that was quite a fun way to explore your city, or if you're visiting Manchester. I don't know if they do other cities, I'm assuming they do. Another beauty discovery that I wanted to include, this from Medicube. I've tried it a couple of times now and loved it both times. It's their collagen night wrapping mask. A lot of people rave about this and I totally get the hype. So it's a face mask that you can leave on overnight or for like a prolonged period of time, and you can peel it off or rinse it, but peel it off is firstly so satisfying, but it leaves your skin like with really tight pores and like glass looking skin. So I would definitely recommend this. This is about £26. I was having a look through Zara and Zara Home last night, and I saw some beautiful gift sets that they've got for their Christmas scenting, like home scenting. So gingerbread, salted caramel, they've got another like fir pine scented one. But the actual packaging, the way that they've done it, is perfect for gifting, and they're just under £30. Astrid Miyu also do welded bracelets and rings and anklets as well, I believe, which are premium quality, but a really nice way to maybe even do that with a friend or a mum or a sister, where you can go and get welded bracelets together. I think the ring is £30, but the bracelet is up to about 80, 85 £5. And again, more books to recommend, because this I thought would be really nice to gift a whole series of books. And this is the Akatar series, which a lot of people raved about when it first kind of became a popular thing. I have read the first 2 and I've still got these 3 to read, but I have also got to start recently. I know Throne of Glass is another one that's really popular, but I've got A Fourth Wing to start. So I really kind of want to get my teeth stuck into this. It's more about dragons. These are very like fantasy books though, but like because they do full series, it's nice to get like a full gift set. So from £30 to £50. This is my native mug. I've shown it to you before. This one's got Barney embossed and little paw prints. But I've seen that they've recently introduced one which is called Message on a Cup. You send them a photo of like a hand, a bit like this actually. I included this within last year's gift guides from Ivy and Stitch, and it's one of these framed artworks. They're, if I can get my words out, where they embroidered on handwriting. So you send them a photo of, say, a loved one's written you a card, like this one just says, "All my love, Tom," in his handwriting, and it's just a really nice kind of like keepsake. And also they now do it on native, where you send an image and they put it on a mug, which is just so thoughtful and so sentimental. They have a long lead time, I would say, quite a long lead time. It's anywhere from like 3 to 8 weeks, so I would say order that early. And their mugs are sort of £30 to £50. Another personalised thing that I've seen is a laptop case, and I saw some beautiful ones on a brand called Clementine and Mint, and they do these linen kind of like envelope pouches, which you can have, say, like an initial stitched into it. I just think they're beautiful, and they are £46. Okay, we're gonna go a bit more luxury now, from £50 upwards to around £200. If you're wanting to avoid screen time, at about £60, I've seen these little sleep aid meditation type sound devices from a brand called Morphe. They do them in French and English, so I'm assuming it's a French company, but a really nice kind of like guided way to be able to relax. I think they do like white noise in them as well, and different sounds. Or I know some people who suffer with SAD in the winter months with like darker mornings and dark evenings, then you could get like one of those lamps that slowly builds up and slowly turns on to like wake you up in a more natural way. I also wanted to show you this lounge set that I recently got from American Vintage. It is my absolute favorite lounge set I have ever owned. It's so comfortable. This is the Atube set. So I've got the joggers, a sweatshirt, I do also have a hoodie, and they come in several colours. I bought the navy for myself. It is a treat though, because these are expensive. They're about £100 each. Sticking with fashion, I also picked up these trainers recently, which I've got so much wear out of. These New Balance trainers. I love the colour of them. They're the 530s. They've got like cream and brown. They actually work really well with this jumper, which is another good little gift idea. A good basic Adenola sweatshirt, or this one's a knit. This is last year's though, so I'm not sure if they have this exact style, but again, the cream and the brown, I love those tones. I personally don't have it, but I've seen a brand called Yoga Matters which do these sets. They do also sell in like items individually, but again, for someone wanting to get into yoga or who is already into yoga, they do the most aesthetically beautiful sets for yoga, and they sort of include blankets, like eye pillows, bolsters, mats, all sorts. And sticking with that theme, ultra luxury here, we've got an idea, a reformer bed. I know there are brands like Halo Reformer that do beautiful at-home foldable beds that you could invest into. I think they are very premium though, so you're looking at over £1,000. You can get some more affordable versions at about £490, £500, so it depends on your budget and the space obviously that you have for that. But a reformer bed, if you've got the space for it and you've got the budget for it, is a dream. Again, a more premium product, but an LED mask. I love using LED light therapy for my skin, and this is the Foreo one. This is the Foreo FAQ 202, I think it's called. I did work with them a while back, but this has been a go-to. I like the fact that it's quite structured, and also the silicone is very like flexible. I can do a lot doing this one. I have the Current Body one as well, which I had prior to working with Foreo, and they both, I would say, LED light therapy masks for the most part. They do the same kind of job, so whichever brand you want to go for. This one is slightly different in that it has different light therapies, so it's got like blue light, green light. I quite like the fact that you've got the versatility depending on whether it be dullness or acne you're wanting to target, and they also have programs on their app. So this one I would say is a bit more luxe in that it offers a lot more, but they are £500. And that is everything that I've got for my gift guide for her. So thanks for sticking with me this long if you have. Don't forget, I have coming up my gift guide for him, and also loads of stocking filler ideas, which I'm so excited. That's always my favorite gift guide to film. But yeah, stay tuned for the gift guide for him, which also includes, like I said, gender neutral ideas in there too. Thumbs up if you're a fan of the gift guides. Stay tuned for more. Make sure to subscribe with the notification bell on so that you can be notified when I do upload my next gift guide videos. Thank you so much for watching. Everything will be linked in the description box below for you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys.